This is an insight from WellView 365, powered by freshnews.ai. Content automation for healthcare teams is shifting from side experiment to core operations lever to keep patient messaging accurate and reliable. Today's signal operations and patient engagement teams are walking clinics before budget reviews and finding outdated waiting room screens, paper notices, and staff handouts with no clear owner. Instead of asking marketing to run another refresh cycle, they are pulling content automation into core workflows so most change to hours, providers, or intake steps updates once and flows everywhere patients and staff see it. With new scrutiny on clinical throughput and staff efficiency, anything that still relies on one-off email requests or manual poster swaps is getting flagged as an operations problem, not a communications nice-to-have. For streamlined internal staff communication workflows, WellView 365 offers the operational structure required to implement these changes systematically. Why it matters here. Here are 4 takeaways. First, manual chasing for content updates now shows up as appointment delays, repeat questions at check-in, and longer staff handoffs. Second, ops leaders are being asked to explain why staff time is spent editing posters and slide decks instead of managing flow. Third, budget owners are more willing to fund tools that remove recurring manual touches than add headcount to chase messaging errors. Fourth, sales conversations that stay in better messaging language miss the current pressure on throughput and staff efficiency. How it works in practice. This shows up when a clinic changes provider schedules or intake steps and needs waiting room screens, front desk scripts, and staff emails to match by Monday. Today, operations or nurse managers send scattered emails to marketing, IT, and local admins, then follow up with screenshots and photos to show what is still wrong. Changes land unevenly. Some rooms show old instructions, some staff use outdated talking points, and patients ask the same clarifying questions at check-in. When content automation is tied into core operations, the source schedule or protocol change triggers a single approved update that pushes to many screens and staff channels at once, reducing back and forth and keeping frontline teams in sync. One practical adjustment. In your next conversation with an operations or patient engagement lead, skip generic better communication claims and ask which 3 patient-facing messages caused the most manual chasing today. Then position content automation as a way to remove those touches this quarter. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, identify accounts where operations owns waiting room or in-clinic screens and add a note to qualify for manual content pain in your next touch. Second, update talk tracks so reps link content automation directly to reduce staff rework and smoother check-in, not general engagement. Third, equip reps with one simple before and after example showing a single change flowing to screens, staff emails, and handouts automatically. Fourth, ask customer champions to map who chases content updates today so you can target the operations owner and follow-ups. Read more at wellview365.com.